Hi, welcome to my channel, Takyo Tarot. Today is Wednesday, November 19th, 2025. So, before I get started, I want to remind anyone that's watching that these messages are not going to resonate with everyone, and that's okay. If they resonate with you and gives you clarity, great. If it does not, then don't force it to be your story. I'm going to make this as quick as I possibly can because I'm actually resting at the moment. All right. Ignite creation. So there's been a big theme lately about or revolving around imagination. Okay. A lot of you could be starting something that stems from your imagination. And I'm getting something like, okay, I'm getting something like empires are going to be built from this idea or this creative endeavor or this, whatever it is that you're creating, okay? You're creating something that's from the inside of you. It's going to be the start of something grand. I've been hearing the word grand a lot lately, all right? Ignite creation, harness innovation, fuel imagination, and witness manifestation as answers unfold in your journey of discovery. This is pretty cool. And this card has come out before, but usually it's always vortex of creativity, not ignite creation. So that's interesting. I gotta move on. On the bottom of the deck it says veil of illusion. Lift the veils of illusion, seeking truth beneath the surface to navigate through love and career authentically. Witness manifestation as answers unfold. Answers unfold in your journey, seeking truth beneath the surface. Answers unfold in your journey, seeking truth beneath the surface. Answers unfold, seeking truth. These are about revelations. I've said it before, whether or not you like it, whether or not you're ready for it, you're going to be getting a lot of information. That's the word that just came out. Information that's going to be a lot of aha moments. Like, right? A lot of eureka moments, aha moments, a lot of dots finally clicking together. It's like a light board is going up in your mind right now. All right? As long as you stay and the energy of just you, these things are going to be revealed to you because you being in your truth reveals other truths around you. You being in your light automatically shines light to darkness, hidden things around you. It's just like a ripple effect. It's just how it is. So you have to, I don't think that's an issue for you at all. But you maintaining this energy is going to keep these things. It's like all of these secrets and revelations are coming out of the woodworks. And there's a reason for that. It's because they can no longer hide from your shine, your light. All right? Harness innovation, fuel imagination, and witness manifestation as answers unfold in your journey of discovery. Interesting. I think there was an energy that wanted you to be in some sort of chaotic energy, but you alchemized that. It's like, well, how can I utilize this chaotic energy? If it's being thrown at me, I might as well just use it, right? I think that's something to be noted. 6 of Swords upright. Yeah. You're able to move past something, move on to calmer waters, go on to a better future, a healthier future, a calmer future, peaceful future. You've done something, you've alchemized something, and whatever you've been doing or whatever you've done, it's helping you move forward without like an issue, with no obstacles. Like, look at how calm the waters in front of them are, and they're leaving turbulent waters. You see right there, turbulent waters? It's nothing but smooth sailings and clear skies. That's you right now. The Magician upright. You're manifesting. You could be a very powerful manifester, very powerful imagination, a lot powerful magic, strong in power, strong in protection. And it says you can make your imagination real. I'm telling you, there's something within you, and you're like, I'm hearing the word finally utilizing it. It's within you, and it's like a muscle, right? It's like the more you use it, it's like exercising, right? The more you use this muscle, the stronger it gets, the better it gets, the more sturdy it gets, the more, right? It's the brain is a muscle. Your muscles, right here, like the more you work out, the stronger you get, right? But it's like that. Whatever's inside of you, you've been finally utilizing it and using it and using it and using it, and it's getting stronger and stronger. It's like a muscle. Magic is like a muscle, right? But you got to use it. If you don't use it, it's like rinky-dink, you know. But the more you use it, right, and the more you like work with it, and this is all good because it's all colors. I'm seeing a lot of colorful stuff, right? So this is something bright, something light, something, all the colors together, and the rainbow is actually one white light. All right, so you could be a very colorful individual, or you're drawn to colors, or you're really good with colors. I've been getting this game that I used to play this game a lot, and it's such a fun game. It's an app. It is called Color Hue, and you basically, it's like a bunch of colored blocks, and so you get like a layout, and then the game does the game thing where it puts all the colors out of order. And I remember when the game first came out, I would always get like these rewards because I found new ways of solving the puzzles, and like it would always be like an interesting or like a really good time, like, right? I'm like really fast with it, but it's called Color Hue, and you have to like match the colors of the hues. Like one entire strip would be like orange, like bright orange, dark orange, a little bit of dark, a little bit of darker orange, but you have to like put the colors in orders, right? So I feel like the reason why I'm bringing that up is because you could have a really good eye for detail. That's all I got. That's all I got. So you've mastered the power of the imagination, or you're getting there. You know how to utilize that. That's a skill. That's a muscle. Your imagination is a muscle, right? Just like practicing emotional intelligence, that's a muscle. Learning how to have empathy, that's a muscle. Doctors, right, who have amazing bedside table manners or conversation. I don't know, like they're really good at soothing the patients and making sure, even they could be like dying of cancer, but they're really good at, you know what, I don't know, right? That's a muscle. That's something you have to practice, right? Pianists, right? When they first play piano, everything's out of order, out of key, but you practice. That's a muscle, right? Muscle memory. That's skill. You gotta, right? That's all it is. So for you, a lot of you, your imagination is the muscle that you've finally been utilizing, right? I feel like because of this infinity symbol, it's never ending. You have like an infinite supply of imagination, ideas, guidance, protection, wisdom. You have it all on your fingertips, literally. And it's kind of like the universe is like, dang, finally. Like, we've been trying to tell you this forever. Like, about time. Right? Better late than never, but dang. Okay? That's the first major out here. The Magician. It's not 0, but it's 1. I feel like it's the Fool and then the Magician. So you're utilizing everything inside of you. And the Magician's really good at manifesting. They can pull, right? Create all the magic. They know they have all the tools, right? They have tools of air, tools of water, tools of fire, tools of earth. They have all the tools that they need in front of them, within them, to manifest. And I feel like a lot of you are just not realizing, oh, I could just do it myself. I got it within me. I could do it. I have a core septic in my mouth, sorry. And I feel like the universe is like, dang, about time. Like, it was all within you the entire time. It was within you. You had it the entire time. And now you're utilizing it. Finally is what I'm getting. You had everything you needed. The Star reverse. Oh. I've been getting a lot of like a distorted Aquarius energy. A lot of you could have been doubting yourself. I don't know if I can do it. I don't know if I can do it. I don't know if I can do it. What if? I don't know if I can. And I think that was like the turbulent waters that you moved past from. That self-doubt, that not knowing, that what if. But I feel like you guys, something happened. You guys realized, wait a minute, I have it inside. I could just do it right now. I can do it within, I have it in, everything I need. It's inside of me. Everything I need is inside of me to create what I want, the future I want, the future I need, the dreams, the hopes, and blah, blah, blah. It's inside of me. I could just pull it out. And with the Magician, you learned how to do that. You started doing that, and now you're like a pro at doing this. You, with the Ignite, obviously you put the key in the ignition, ding, 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 and then vroom. That's what you've been doing. You learned how to start, and now you can keep going. You're like not... You don't, can't stop, don't stop, right? Can't stop, won't stop. You're the Magician. You're like constantly going, like the Energizing Bunny. But I feel like you had to overcome some sort of doubts. That was the turbulent waters. And when you did that, it's nothing but 6 of Swords. Like you're good. Nothing and no one can get in the way of what's inside of yourself, aside from you. You would be your own biggest enemy, right? So I feel like the Star energy, a lot of you could have been in that energy, not realizing like you're the only one that's blocking you. Like you're the only one. All right? Heavy air energy, by the way. I think there's something else attached to the Star card in reverse. The Lovers upright. Okay, so Aquarius, Gemini, and then Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy over here. Heavy, 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 heavy air sign already. We got the Lovers over here that fell. Let me show you the Star, the Magician, and the Lovers. I got it covered because they're naked. Says celebrate the love in your life. So a lot of you could be finally you're enjoying this love, or you want, for a lot of you could have wanted to, life is so simple, man. Aside from the complications, but a lot of that is because of the choices and the actions that people make that make life complicated. But realistically, life, you live and you die. You live and you die, right? You're born and then you're dead. But it's the choices that people make within their journey of being alive that makes things so complicated and painful and joyful and traumatic and horrific and, you know, wonderful and peaceful and blissful. It's the choices that people make. All you gotta do is live, and all you gotta do is die. That's it. Right? That's a side note. I feel like with this energy over here with the lovers, I feel like a lot of you just wanted to love life, live life, enjoy life, just have a good relationship with life and God and yourself. But a lot of you were being blocked by this doubt energy, this self-doubt, this sense of, oh no, what if, despair, oh no, what if, I can't. And you, I don't know how, but thanks to the Most High God, obviously, you got past it. Now you're in your power. You're demonstrating your own power to yourself, and people can see that. It's inspiring other people what it's like to walk in your own power. So that's pretty cool. I feel like there was something with communication here as well. It's funny. It says action and choices. That's the Lover's card. Action and choices. And I was literally just saying, all you have to do is live and all you have to do is die. It's just the actions and the choices that people make in between that makes things so complicated, right? A lot of that is unnecessary too. A lot of the choices and the actions that people do and make is really unnecessary. It's not necessary to your character development. It's like fillers. You ever see, in anime, for those of you that don't watch anime, in anime, there's like, especially like with the really, really long shows, there's these things that's called fillers, and it's not really part of the main plot. They're just background stuff, like characters like, doing their daily lives or going to the store or conversations or whatever the case it is. Sometimes fillers, I enjoy fillers, right? But a lot of people don't because they feel like it's not part of the main plot. It's pointless. It's not really necessary. Just get to the point. And I feel like a lot of people, that's their energy. And they stay in that energy for a very, very, very long time. And eventually, at some point, they lose part of the main point of the show, the purpose, the plot, right? And I feel like there could have been something that was trying to pull you away from that. It could have been you losing sight of the purpose, losing sight of the point. I don't know. You would know. But I feel like a lot of you are back on track, essentially. Just a lot of distractions from life, from pointless interactions, pointless conversations, pointless actions, pointless choices, right? And it may have seemed like live or die in that moment, but when you take a step back, you realize I really didn't need to be in that relationship, that conversation, that friendship, that environment, that job, that blah, 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 right? It's not conducive to your character development. So you could be a Gemini, you could be dealing with a Gemini or an Aquarius, or there is an air sign that is heavily like surrounded you. I also feel like you are, the air element is naturally surrounding you. I feel like it's like helping you clear your mind. So the wind is really good for like blowing things away, removing things out, drying things, information, right? So for a lot of you could have gotten some information that was necessary to your character development, and it helped you clear away some clutter with this Gemini energy. It could have helped you realize the things that are actually important to you, the connections that are important to you, the dreams that are important to you. I feel like who is that? Hermes, right? That's the Greek god of that's the Greek god. Oh my gosh, that's the Greek messenger. Oh my gosh, I need to go back to bed. The messenger, the Greek messenger god, Hermes. But I think in Roman, his name is Mercury. Either way, that's all Gemini. That's the third house. So you're getting a lot of, in the beginning of the reading, I talked about you're getting revelations and information, and whether or not you want to, you're getting these revelations, these answers. These are things that are conducive to your development. It's part of your character development. These are things that are going to help you stay out of this energy, because this energy of doubt and despair and what if, that's not necessary for you to be in, for you to be able to manifest, because you already have it within you, right? You already have it within you. You just needed to realize that. And I feel like that was the message that was trying to come across to you from the Most High God, your angels, your ancestors, the spirits, the divine, the cosmos. I feel like they were trying to get that message across to you. Like, you're already, you don't need an outside individual. Everything you have is within you, right? You have all the energies. You have masculine and feminine energy within you. You have light and dark. You have divine. You have it all within you. You just need to realize that, balance yourself out, and get back on track. So that's that. I need a tissue. I left them. The Page of Swords literally fell right underneath the star reverse. So someone is trying to figure out how you got out of this energy. Now, this is what I was trying to pick up on, or this is what I was picking up on, but I wasn't trying to. That someone wanted you to be in this energy of creating chaos for you, but you learned how to alchemize that, right? Because it's still energy. Right? It's still energy. And sometimes chaotic energy is very necessary, believe it or not. Just like negative energy and evil energy, it all has a purpose, a point, okay? It's part of the balance of things, all right? But if you learn how to work with it, if you learn how to manipulate those energies, right, for your benefit. Manipulation itself, it's not bad. But manipulating for selfish gains and means and greed, that's when manipulation itself becomes bad. Right? But if you learn how to manipulate energies, right, for a brighter, a better, a more conducive, right, then it's good. So I feel like someone's trying to figure out how you learned how to, who taught you that? Who taught you how to alchemize chaos? Who taught you how to manipulate chaos? Right? Who taught you how to do that? That's something that's always been within inside of you. Also, that's more energy, by the way. There's a lot of air energy out here. You got people that are watching you and studying you because they want to know how you do things, how you learn how to do things, who taught you, where you getting this information from, right? Now, there could be an air sign that is studying you because they too want to know this. Or this is just, there are people that are fascinated by how the cogs in your mind work, right? Your mental, that's air energy. That's right? People are fascinated by your mental. Now, you could be an air sign, or there's an air sign that's watching you, or it's just about your intelligence. All right, people are admiring your intelligence. Wow, that's the only thing that's really out here. Air, 3 of Pentacles, upright. So that's why people are. I do feel like there are people that want to work with you really bad. They want to collaborate with you because they feel like they can learn things from you. They'll gain wisdom from you. They'll gain insight from you. You'll be able to teach them from you. But a lot of these people they don't know how to approach you in this manner because they know that if they come off as fake, phony, or false, you're going to sense it. You're going to be like, all right, no. Right? And a lot of these people, their nervousness and their anxiety might, like, they know you're going to pick up on it, or they feel like you're going to pick up on it, or they wonder, are they going to pick up on it? And a lot of these people find you to be very intimidating. Right? So a lot of these people, they know that, like, if they come across the wrong way, it's going to ruin their chances of being able to learn from you, like, directly, like, front row seat, like, professor, how's this, or teacher, how's this, or whatever, like, to where they'll be comfortable enough to take notes and ask you questions and, gain your insight and your input and advice and wisdom, right? But they're not there yet, all right? This is all a side note. They're not there yet. So you do have a lot of people that are trying to figure out how to, they know that collaborating with you would be a benefit to them and ways that would be most valuable and profound for their generation, their future, their empire, okay? But that's a whole different thing. Hold on. I'm going to charge it. Okay. Okay. I think I'm going to get 2 more. No. Okay, there you go. I feel like okay, what else needs to come out? That's the 8 of Cups upright. Yeah. So it's funny because the Lovers and the Eight of Cups, what they have in common, the two things they have in common is action and change. Action and change. They literally say the same thing. Action, choices, action, change. Well, they have action in common. One says choices, one says change. I feel like a lot of you just have to walk away. Like, this doesn't mean anything. Like, this is not... how is this going to... Right? Like, how is this friendship going to benefit my future? And that's not in a selfish way. It's just like, how am I going to learn from this? How am I going to grow from this? How am I going to... Like, am I going to be stuck? Or am I going to... You know, you're not... And I say this all the time. You're not going to be, like, in the 4th grade forever. When you're done with the 4th grade, you go to the 5th grade. When you're done with the 5th grade, you go to the 6th grade, right? When you're done with high school, you go to college, right? And when you're done with college, you start, you know, you're an entry-level position at this major company corporation or, you know, the science lab or whatever the case it is, right? But the more you learn, the more you level up, essentially. And I feel like a lot of you were in the energy of like, okay, well, am I going to be stuck in this or am I going to learn and gradually move on and level up? And I feel like you have to walk away from a lot of those things. And being in this energy of, oh no, despair, sadness, what do? I can't. It's like, that's not conducive for your development. That's not doing anything for you. Right? I feel like what I'm saying is the equivalent of, oh, cheer up, don't be sad. Right? I feel like that's exactly how it sounds. Right? And it sounds so like cold, so... like lacking empathy, but it's like for yourself, are you gonna sit, like, talk to yourself, right? Are you gonna sit there and cry forever, or are you gonna get up? Like, I'm getting irritated because it's like, if you can, why can't you? But I feel like a lot of the times people get stuck in that energy of like doubt and despair and what ifs and oh no's, and but like, how long are you gonna be in that energy for until you realize, oh wait, I can get up, I can get up. I don't have to wait for someone to pull me up, or I don't have to, whatever the case it is, like I can just get up and start. Yeah. And I feel like that's what a lot of you needed to realize. You can just start. You don't have to be a sir in distress or a damsel in distress or everything. For a lot of you in the collective, everything is already inside of you. You already have the tools inside of you. All right. And that was it. You just had to just start the freaking car. See, ignite creation, just start and get going. And you guys did. But you have other energies around you that want to know how. Who taught you how? How did you know? Right? It's like breathing. How do you just do it? Fun fact, actually, humans are the only mammals, I believe, that are born without learning how to walk. Giraffes, right? As soon as they come out, they know how to start walking. Elephants, right? Other mammals, whatever. Aside from whales. Whales are mammals too, I believe. But that's not the point. Humans are like the only one, and it takes like a year for humans to learn how to walk. Can you believe that? How crazy is that? I don't know why. I feel like that's something I call them useless facts, right? I have an affinity with useless facts, so I don't know. There might be something in there for somebody that's listening. Okay, it takes humans are the only mammals that are born without the instinct of learning how to walk. It takes them like about a year and a half or so, depending, maybe 2 years, right? I'm getting like someone is lacking like instinct, or these people that are watching you and that are so amazed and fascinated by your mind and your mental. It's like something about them is giving lacking instinct. All right, your imagination is like I don't know. It's just like breathing. It's just moving your hand. It's just like second nature. And a lot of people are essentially locked out of their own imagination. Like, they don't even know how to, like, it's not doing the thing. Whereas the imagination is not imaginationing. And I think that's why you have a lot of people that want to collaborate with you, because they feel and think and know, some good, some bad, that they'll be able to pick up a tip or two from you. So I don't know. Do with that what you will. You'll know. Okay. I'm gonna get the last one. I feel like everything I'm saying is, I'm laughing because I feel like everything I'm saying is the equivalent of just not being sad. Oh, you're depressed? Well, stop being depressed. Oh, you're unhappy? Stop being unhappy. You're angry? Stop being angry. And I know I feel like that's exactly how it's coming across. But a lot of the times, it's really simple. It's like choosing to be happy. You can't wait for something to be happy, right? Because if you're miserable, I don't know. It's just, a lot of the times, people who are naturally miserable, which is not natural, by the way, but whatever. People who are just like always miserable, and then they wait for like a dream of theirs to come true, and then they get it, and then they're still miserable, and it's like, what did you think? You literally being happy is a choice. It's not. Don't be. Well, that's naive, and that's not realistic, and that's toxic, and that's toxic positivity. Well, no. All right. If you're gonna be that way, then shut up, because you're doing too much. All right. I'm not saying don't be human. I'm saying be happy. It's a choice. You can either choose to be miserable despite all the beautiful things in this world, in this life, or you can be happy. And everything is just going to amplify, right? Just as if you're in a negative state, everything is going to be 10 times more worse. Okay? And that's not being naive. That's not toxic positivity. That's you allowing you, like, you can still be angry, but then, you know what, let me, like, I don't know, feel your emotions and feel them, and then let them process them, and then move on, and then be happy. We got the Hangman reverse. Wow. Pisces. We got Pisces out here twice, actually. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 air. 1, 2. Both of these two are Pisces. But if I'm really going to do it this way, I'm going to count star as water, because technically Aquarius, even though it's an air sign, it's known as the water bearer, pouring ideas, right? Out of the box, new ideas, pouring, right? So there could be an air sign hovering or a water sign hovering around you. Now, for a lot of you, there could be a distorted Pisces that doesn't want to see you, doesn't want to give something up. I don't know what that is. They don't want to give something up. They don't want to, like, let go of something. They refuse. I feel like this person is, like, in denial. It doesn't have to be a Pisces, but it could be a distorted Pisces, feminine or masculine. But whoever this person is, I feel like they're like in denial. Like, they don't want to believe that this is, like, it's so, this is the kind of person that's giving me, like, oh, well, what are you so happy about? There's nothing to be happy about. It's someone like that. They're always negative and dark and, like, bitter, and it's like you being in this energy, it's like proving, like, yeah, you can choose to be happy. It's all within you. You could just do it yourself. It's really blowing, like, their cover, or their, like, this person over here, they really, 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 really want to believe you can't do it yourself. You need help. I need help. I can't. You can't do it yourself. So I don't know why you can't. If I can't do it, you can't do it. That's this energy over here. They don't want to believe, like, you can do it yourself. And you're in this energy. Look, the first card that came out for Major was the Magician. And the first for Oracle was Ignite Creation. What do you mean you can't do it? Like, the collective is a living embodiment of what it looks like when you can do it yourself. This person doesn't want to believe that so bad. They so badly don't want to believe it. This could have been the person that was trying to create chaos for you, and you're like, you know what? With all this chaos, I was gonna say a joke, an enemy joke, but whatever. Anyways, with all this chaos, like, you might as well just utilize that's energy. Like, how can you work with it? How can you manipulate it? How can you And this person, this is the kind of person that's like got like a self-defeatist mindset energy, a victim mindset energy. Like, this is someone who truly feels and believes that they can't do it on their own. And I feel like you're just like, well, why not? Like, and everybody's seeing you doing it. And it's inspiring other people. Oh, yeah, you can do it. And it's like, if the collective can do it on their own, why can't you? Because this person's full of excuses. And they're lazy. And they're unmotivated. And they just want to be in that self-defeatist energy. They want to be a victim. Right? So bad. And it's just... That's why you got people that are watching you. They want to know how you did it. Right? People are asking how. Because they too want to be in that energy of being able to do it on their own. But this energy over here, I feel like was blocking you. Or like making it seem like, oh no, if I can't, you can't. Like, and I feel like for a lot of you, this could be a person that you moved from that was turbulent and chaotic and negative. 4 of Wands reversed on the bottom of the deck. Whoever this individual is, they lack stability, or they have issues with who they are, where they come from. They worry about where they're going to go. Could be a Cancer, could be a Pisces. Anyways, bye.